of entering the drafting phase, and we're gonna get straight into it. So you guys are ready, we're ready, and let's see. Game number 2. We already see that Fnatic Onyx as well as Falcons AP Bren have actually opted to go for a different side. Minotaur Alpha and Krufra are the choices for Fnatic Onyx, and Falcons AP Bren have taken a different way, right? They've done it completely different here on red side. Ling Chip. So there's no Hayabusa ban, there's no Fanny ban.
Yeah.
There are a lot of picks still on the board.
Ban the Zask.
Yeah.
Ban the Zask and the font. Anyway, it's Fanny banned here by Falcons AP Bren. So it's expected that Fnatic Onyx again, they will get the Zask. And I'm still not over that Zask performance from Sunsweater 609, if I remember it correctly.
Yeah.
So you need a hero that could dive against, well, not specifically against a Zask, but could be in the middle of the ultimate of the Zask, or just one of the Zask.
Yeah, it's a very interesting approach, right? Falcons AP Bren, they show a lot of respect towards Kyrie, seems like. Even though going up against Yudu, they have troubles going up against Zask. Even against Onyx earlier, Sans was just a monster, right? On the Zask, it seems like Falcons AP Bren, let's just give the Zask away again. Let's see, will it be the Julian? No, this time it will be the Hayabusa. So there's also a change from their side.
Yeah. So
essentially all of the junglers that are assassin-oriented have been eliminated here. I guess other than that, it would be Julian, Nolan, as well as Lancelot. But of course, the performances have been up and down so far with the rest of those. So with Hayabusa and the Roger, Fnatic Onyx, do they want to pick up the Minotaur once again? Because technically the reason why the Zask was one of the key factors as to how the early game went was, I would say, the Minotaur, right? The fact that they could clear lane so quickly. Falcons AP Bren need to figure out a way how to win that mid-trio prio.
But it's gonna be Julian, and so we now know as to where these heroes will be placed. So there's no complex, flexible heroes for Fnatic Onyx. We all do know that this Julian is gonna be on Kyrie's hands. This Zask will be hero for Sans. So yeah, Falcons AP Bren going for that Terizla. Fnatic Onyx, you're waiting for another hero that could go for the crowd control. But if you ban out something for Falcons AP Bren, oh, it's gonna be a signature Keyboy hero, which is the Cho.
Yeah, going up with the Hayabusa in your lineup, right? You don't want a hero that can isolate you. And I think Cho is one of the hero that can isolate you. They will eliminate that, though. Fnatic Onyx, you know what? Yeah, let's just limit, again, Fuse heroes options, right? They will ban out the Valentina, a hero that can steal the Dominator's Descent. So let's just take that away.
Now that Valentina has been banned, by the way, it's nice for Falcons AP Bren, or I mean, Faramis is a good option for them now. That okay, thank you, Fnatic Onyx ban. Just when I said it's perfect for Falcons AP Bren lineup. So an Edith here for Falcons AP Bren. The usual heroes with the so-called meta heroes. So nothing fancy. Probably we have the Roger, we have the Hayabusa. You're still lacking the hero for a few.
I would say that this is actually quite a fancy lineup. I don't think we see Terizla roam that often, honestly. Especially coming into this new meta. So it looks like that should be where they're going for again, right? Edith in the EXP lane and Terizla in the
Other way around.
roam, or the other way around. So it's still flex. Definitely they can utilize that, especially in Fnatic Onyx. They haven't really gone for their EXP laner just yet. And one of my main questions earlier on that I really wanted to go for was, why is Tigreal no longer in the meta? Because technically, when we swapped in over from the utility jungle into the assassin jungle meta, the Tigreal was so high in priority, and now that the Ruby and the Cho was banned out, one of my questions was Tigreal, and so the Tigreal now does get picked up.
Also one of the reasons why they banned the Valentina and the Faramis, right? Because if they committed the Tigreal, there's a Valentine Enfermis, you will be heavily poked.
Yeah, and even for the implosion of the Tigreal, there is the casting delay. And if you're up against a faster paced type of lineup, it's kind of hard
Yeah.
if the setup will be delayed as compared to what's expected from a team fight. So Yushin for Falcons AP Bren.
It's interesting, right? Because Yushin naturally is countered by the Zask, but they're still confident about it. And technically, it can work in these team fights. The fact that Fnatic Onic have opted for a composition that looks for more setup with the Arlet, with the Tigreal as well, this Jushin could be detrimental every time they go into the team fights. And it looks like the Terzla is going to be in the hands of Flap TZ. So this is Edith Rome, and it's going to be the standard Tigreal in the EXP lane. Let's see how both of these compositions will work out because, ladies and gentlemen, we are at match point for Fnatic Onic, the Sky Kings. Will Falcons AP Bren be able to force a game number 3? Or will they be eliminated from their tracks, from their SPS journey this time around? Let's head over to the Land of Dawn for game number 2.
Let's see who will take it, ladies and gentlemen. FNOC again. They're looking for a sweep here, right? With this composition.
And speaking of sweep, they can actually do it if you know there's a huge difference actually in terms of the pause fives here for both of our teams. You have one for Fnatic Onic that is more on AOE crowd control, those layering crowd controls, but wait, might be a first blood for our players. No.
Both teams, they're already showing power. Fuel receives a lot of damage, but for now, he still saves his spell. No, never mind. Purify was popped. So yeah, he's still A-okay, but Purify was used.
Okay, so right now we can see that for Falcons AP Bren, they were a bit delayed in terms of the clearing of minion wave at the middle lane. That is also because of even the damage from Kyrie. So he's even using his skills just to speed up things for Sans hero. So again, we've mentioned for the Zaz, it's not the typical fast clearing mid laner. Hence, the support from other players of Fnatic Onic. Now, if we look at the laning, crowd control wise, Lutpi and Flap TZ's hero, they both have their own crowd controls. So it's just that for Fnatic Onic, they're focusing majority of their rotation on the EXP lane. So it might be hard for Flap TZ to be at level 4 just in case there's a threat from Suns and Lutpi.
There's a 1v1 top lane, CW and Super Marco. But I really want to point out as well, right? Tigreal against this composition is good because technically, if you see the range from the side of Falcons AP Bren, they're mid to close range, right? And that is where Tigreal can really punish you as a roamer. Let's see though, Falcons AP Bren, they might take the first hit. Oh, with the flicker as well. Earth Shatter committed. Lutpi and Keyboy receives a lot of damage, but the damage now will not be enough to take him down just yet. Kyrie secures the first blood. And yeah, Falcons AP Bren, they will flicker out of trouble. It's a 2-for-1. Keyboy punished, but Kyrie secures the newt.
Oh wow, it's just Fnatic Onic winning the team fight. It was a nice setup from Keyboy, counter setup to be exact. And even Falcons AP Bren, I think they miscalculated that they will secure a kill against Fnatic Onic because there was this enhanced change from Kyrie. And the AOE damage was so on point against Falcons AP Bren that they weren't able to escape that danger from Fnatic Onic. So it's something that Falcons AP Bren needs to monitor, those setup plays from Keyboy, because so far everything that is happening well from Fnatic Onic is because of Keyboy's counter setup play.
Okay, yeah, the tempo gone down. Very good adjustment there from the side of Fnatic Onic as well. And yeah, let's see, Falcon AP Bren. They need compensation after that fight and after that neutral objective.
Definitely, they need to have a cross map. This is what's lacking actually for our teams, even on game number 1. There's not really much of a cross map play, even from Falcons AP Bren. Probably because they are on the assassin jungle hero. But yeah, if Fnatic Onic is now on the lead, which by the way they are, because Kyrie's at level 8, Galti's at level 7. They might want to go and focus on other lanes, maybe EXP lane. Super Marco almost close into being down at the top lane.
Still composed as well, does not panic and pop the Purify for his side. But yeah, for now, 10 seconds towards the next turtle. Both teams will definitely fight for this turtle. Let's see those sounds again, being the anchor in that mid. Ski-Boy with the flicker. Oh, Calcizi read it perfectly.
That was close. So that was the play of Fnatic Onyx.
Yeah.
Not the flicker implosion, because we get used to that, right? So it's more of a flicker, sacred hammer, and then the implosion. So it's something that Falcon's AP Brand should be wary of, but the turtle is now being taken by Calcizi.
No problem. Ski-Boy though isolated here in the backside without flicker. Super Marco and friends will be able to punish him now. Fnatic Onyx, oh, they will find in the mid now. Shadow kill will be committed. Lutpi receives a lot of damage. Flapteasy will secure that kill. He's low, but Fnatic Onyx has no resource to take him down.
But still, it's a nice kill there for players of Falcon's AP Bren. And we haven't seen CW and even Super Marco actually to be on a heavy team fight. So things are looking good for the marksman heroes or marksman players. But it is actually CW on the lead in terms of the farm. Just a 200 gold difference. Yeah, just 200. He has the corrosion sight. For Super Marco, that's the Wind Talker. And if we say marksman, there's a huge difference actually in terms of the skill set that a Moskov has as compared to this Roger. So expect later on that for Falcon's AP Brand, the damage from Shujin and even Calcizi will be very crucial to have this Roger activated.
Let's see, I think both teams, right, they want their marksman activated ASAP. We're not entering the mid game just yet here, so we can see both teams here just somehow just playing it slow, playing their tempo perfectly. We do not want to overcommit just yet. But yeah, CW claiming the top and the mid minions. So yeah, they want to funnel the gold towards CW. That's a show from Lutfi Fio as well. It seems like they want to fight here on the bottom side of the map. Kyrie joins in as well. They will have enough firepower here to take each other down. But no, they will not pull the trigger just yet.
No casualty yet for Fnatic Onyx, but there's the information, right, for Falcon's AP Brand that Kyrie is at the bottom lane. But I think with the timing, Fnatic Onyx can still contest this one just in case Falcon's AP Brand will start the turtle. And things are pretty slow, right, for both Fnatic Onyx and Falcon's AP Brand. There's not much anything happening from Super Marco's lane. Same with the other lanes, but there's gonna be a set on this turtle. We could see Boy just finding possible targets against Falcon's AP Brand. Super Marco low on life. And shadow kill for Kyle TC.
On towards one, Kyrie backs away. Falcon's AP Bren, they know they have poked enough towards Fnatic Onyx side, so they might commit on towards this turtle. Let's see though, Keyboy still has the flicker ult, so they need to be wary of that. Okay, no implosion committed just yet. Oh, the SLD connected. Lutpi jumps in as well. Lutpi is in the backside, trying to deal damage on towards the jungler. There will be a trade though. It's a 2-for-1 still in favor for Falcon's AP Bren.
What a nice discipline there from Falcon's AP Bren. Yes, they have poked the players of Fnatic Onyx, but they didn't really force a team fight wherein they could go blasting their damages against Fnatic Onyx. So Flapteasy actually secured the turtle, but yeah, they've seen that's going to be very crucial if they kill this one. Super Marco got the kill, and everything's just looking good for Falcon's AP Brand now at 1.4k lead.
All things considered, I think Falcon's AP Bren will take it. Right, they are at almost a 2k gold lead mid-game, and I think Super Marco being untouched here, right? Still 0 deaths on towards this guy. It means good. It means good. That's positive. And Sans now, though, Divine Glaive. That's penetration.
That's yeah. So very different from the. Yeah, it's actually the same. It's same from game number 1. But yep, for Super Marco, next might be the Malefic Roar for his item, right? And we could see a 200 gold difference from them. But for the Charisma for Flap TC, that's 1,000 gold lead. As well, he is the front runner here for Falcons AP Brand.
9 minutes and the first Lord will be up in 30. Falcons AP Bren, they've shown consistency, right? In the first game and in the second that they have lead the early game. They have more to say, some sense, right, in the early game. So let's see here. Fnatic Onyx still just playing it slow, giving the golds towards CW against rinse and repeat for Fnatic Onyx.
There's going to be a cycle here for both of our teams. Probably the strategy of Fnatic Falcons AP Bren from game number 1 with CW's hero now, the Moscow, will be the same. So they will not have CW part of the team fight.
Yeah.
And then the surprise Spear of Destruction, if ever. But for Falcons AP Bren, it's as if they are a team fight oriented lineup, but they don't want any team fight as of the moment. Probably because of the damage of Kyrie with this Julian, because everything is very effective now for Fnatic Onyx if ever Kyrie is part of the team fight, right?
And there's a slight difference though from the first game, right? They have Galtizi, they have Hayabusa, who can surprise attack you, right? So maybe, yeah, CW might be forced to use that. After that win of nature, maybe then he will be able to just play the far lane. Oh, the Lord here, 5 members of Onyx in the vicinity. They will not commit, hence, yeah, the top lane, very vulnerable. Falcons AP Bren playing the far lane. Even though without Moskov, they played it better.
Nice juggle there for Falcons AP Bren. They forced the players of Fnatic Onyx to back away, even though they don't have any information. The 2 players of Falcons AP Bren were up top. So with this type of juggling in the Lord, it could be Falcons AP Bren's securing of this one, but it all depends on the usage of Sands on the spawn again. So I really like what Few is doing, just loading out the players of Fnatic Onyx. And take note, it's 2,400 gold lead for Falcons AP Bren. And again, a pretty slow juggling from both of our teams, but definitely it is Super Marco now up top in terms of gold.
It's already a similar situation from the first game, right? Where they do not really want to commit on towards a fight if the window isn't confirmed yet. So they're just, they just want to play the macro. They want to keep it clear. And of course, Falcons AP Bren, just like the first game as well, they have a better management on towards the far lane again.
Probably for both of our teams, they're waiting again for that game equilibrium. We're in. Whoever has better gold to buy that to do some shopping spree, do that immortality, switching it to another item, probably will win the game. So I think it's the same setup that both teams want for this one, because they're rotating very differently from how they played from the previous matches that they had. And we could see Galtizi and Ogwen in a different position right now, right? And the Lord has just been reset, by the way.
Flicker implosion by Keyboy! That might be it! Though, the penalty zone actually might wreck the formations of Onyx, and now Falcons AP Bren! They have more say. 3 members of Fnatic Onyx. That was huge by Falcons AP Bren. The recovery!
Definitely better trade for Falcons AP Bren. They even got the Lord because of that setup. And all along I thought it was a nice setup play from Kiboy, but they weren't able to secure a kill against Flap TZ. Hence him using the flicker and sustaining the next damages that Fnatic Onyx brought against him. So for Falcons AP Bren, Kyle TZ was also there. Did some of the shadow kills, and a few was just stable on dealing damage against the players of Fnatic Onyx. So now they have the Lord at the top lane for Fnatic Onyx. They could defend this one out. It's just the first Lord of the game. They even have the Zask. They just need one more setup play from Kiboy.
Let's see, right? I mean, now Falcons AP Bren, they are in the lead with this Lord, though. It's still the first Lord, technically, right? Or is it enhanced when
it's a second Lord.
It's enhanced Lord. It's enhanced Lord. Now Fnatic Onyx, Lord will charge top lane. Katizi almost finds a kill in that mid. Sans popping that the Dominator's descent right on time. Lord needs to be taken care of, but they will lose the inhibitor top lane.
A lot of discipline there for Falcons AP Brand and a nice defense for Fnatic Onyx. So it's 14 minutes of the game. We see the items review. He has the Blood Wings already. Probably another item for the penetration there for the Shushin, but for... Okay, that was close, but more pokes here for both of our teams.
Conceal, mid, Super Marco. Yeah, looking for a better window there, right? Well, the bottom inhibitor will be taken down as well there by the super minions. So, you know, Falcons AP Bren, yeah, we'll take it. The second Lord, we got 2 already. Things are more stable here in the second game compared to the first.
Oh, okay. So I think for Fnatic Onyx, what they just need to build is that dominance ice also for Kiboy. Because yeah, Lutpi has the dominance ice, but it's actually Kiboy that does the AoE crowd control. So as long as he touches maybe 4 players from Falcons AP Brand, it will be a lot easier for them to shred or to shred the damage against FCAP. So FCAP maintaining that 8k gold lead against Fnatic Onyx is already something. It's a matter of positioning now for Few and even Ogwen, because they've been jungling a lot against the players of Fnatic Onyx. Okay, just vision and pokes.
You want to contest the purple though. Wow, Lutpi now. Oh, quite low. Super Marco from the flank. He finds one. Ogwen secures another. Sans finally taken down the first time in this best of 3.
Oh, wow.
And this might be it. Falcons AP Bren, a 10k gold lead. Kyrie and CW, can they defend?
Defend, I think they can, because CW is still open, but with all the pressures that they can get, I think it's gonna be difficult for CW since he is the last man standing.
CW against the world, but this time Falcons AP Bren, they recover, they readjust, and they force a game 3.
What a game for Falcons AP Bren, and they just forced a win